Hi everyone, Namaste. Welcome to Himalaya Spirit Tarot. I am Janaka, your tarot card reader and your medium. And today we are going to collectively try to connect with the energy of Lord Shiva and get in messages. I have mentioned this in previous reading that I have done in respect to Lord Shiva, that I connect not with any physical form of Lord Shiva, but the energy, the conscious level of Lord Shiva. At least I do my best to do so. Lord Shiva is a very pristine, pure, auspicious, radiant energy, and to keep that frequency within and to channel it continuously for a long time is not difficult, not impossible, but it's a task that I don't think can be confined to the tarot. However, I will do my best to connect with the frequency that I connect with during my meditation and bring in the messages for you. So you have three pictures that serve as the initial options. Picture number 1, 2 and 3. You can pause the video, connect with any particular image and choose. You also have 3 cards to pick from. We have the 5 of wisdom. You have the second group has 7 ascension, and the third group has ace of wisdom. So these are the 3 different cards for 3 different groups to pick from. Now, other than that, there's going to be colors associated with each of the piles. The colors will be displayed on your screen right now, since I couldn't pre-shuffle them. And as I always say, whether you pick from an image, a card, or one of the colors that you are wearing or associate with, do not overstimulate your intuition and just connect with the first thing that calls out to you. With that, we will get started with group number 1. Hi, group number 1, and Namaste. Welcome to Himalaya Spirit Tarot. I am Janaka, your tarot card reader and your medium. And these are going to be your messages from the energy of Lord Shiva. Let us first reveal your oracle cards. Even before doing that, the energy of this card is as if I am recovering from a really beautiful, the energy is very beautiful. It's coming from a painful past, but it's moving towards something very beautiful and serene. It's like you have turned every wound that has been inflicted on you into gold and magic and love. I just feel such a deep feeling of compassion and universal love with this group. So much serenity and peace and calmness, and it's like you have forgiven everyone, or there's this high frequency of forgiveness that you practice or follow, or it is coming towards you. But this is a very compassionate, kind-hearted group and has a very loving connection with Lord Shiva. So let's reveal your cards, your oracle cards. The first one says blessing to begin. Then we have Ormayak and Dup. The time has now come for divine insight. Accept the darkness within you along with the light and follow the path towards wholeness. We have eternal roots. Go back to your roots and find yourself. And we have the 5 of wisdom, or the 5 of cups. The first thing with this group that I feel is that I'd like to take the tarot. There is a new phase of your life that is beginning already, and I sort of feel, look, we have a double 5 for you. We have the 5 of wisdom and the 5 of wands, which signals really fast change that is coming towards you, right? And I feel that you are being blessed by Lord Shiva to begin this. Just remember Lord Shiva in any energetic form and take their blessing before you begin a new journey, because something very crucial has started. It has got something to do with closing a past life or a past cycle, or something from an interstellar, from a different planet that you carried into Earth. Look, yes, as I was saying, that we have the star card as a confirmation. This is like you've carried something from a different star system and you've brought it to Earth, and now you're clearing the energy of an old star system where there was a lot of fighting and war, and you were and are, sorry, I'm getting a download. You were and you are a peace bringer. However, you sort of have a memory of having failed in what you do, so you're very harsh on yourself. You don't forgive yourself easily for mistakes. You tend to see the negatives of yourself, and you are very sometimes your inner critic is just out of control, and you can't seem to see the silver lining even when everybody says that it's time to move on, and you also practically feel that it is time to move on. You are unable to do so, and it is not your fault, group number one. It's because you have a very deep spiritual root, a very deep spiritual background, which does not allow for you to make a lot of mistakes. You just feel that you have disappointed God so much, and Mahadev and Lord Shiva is here to tell you that he has forgiven you even before you made that mistake. He loves you so deeply. Now let me take this card for you. We have the Ace of Wands. He is saying that I have gifted you with divine fire, and I forgive you for anything that you feel you did wrong, whether you did wrong to a person, you failed in a job or in some education, or a relationship didn't work out. It isn't because of you. It is a part of your divine plan, because this is going to help you connect with your true frequency. And I can just hear in my mind that your spirit guides are saying that you are made out of love frequency. So out of most groups, other groups, this specific group is connected very highly with the energy of love and forgiveness and compassion, and you're supposed to practice it with yourself. They are saying that if you're not able to practice this radical love towards yourself, you will not be able to practice it towards the rest of the world. So if you truly want to be a messenger and somebody who works with Lord Shiva, then you have to first start with forgiving yourself. We have the Two of Cups, because you're going to collaborate with the rest of the world. You're going to help other people heal from their past traumas and heartbreaks. Anybody who has a difficult time forgetting fights, they have strong memory of fights between their parents. Somebody has a broken relationship with a sister, with a father, with a mother, is going through a heartbreak of any form, is just really wounded. I sort of can see that you touch somebody's chest and you instantly heal their heart. And Lord Shiva it's like, what I can see is that this is somebody's chest, and this is your hand, and you place your hand on their chest, and Lord Shiva, it's like your hand, and then Lord Shiva places their hand on top of yours, and together the two of you are healing someone. But that's not going to happen until you forgive yourself and start a new journey with a very fresh mindset, where everything is possible and nothing is your fault, in the way that you understand why you made some mistakes, and now everything is in order because of divine understanding. We have Temperance. Yes, so this does signal that you understand why a specific event had to occur, why you had to go through a particular hardship why somebody around you had to face a difficulty, and that you are not responsible for over correcting it. You have done enough. You have asked for forgiveness. You have done acts of service that God has accepted and Lord Shiva has accepted and has forgiven you for them, right? So it is time to move on. Group number 1, you are such a beautiful soul and you're hiding your light because of a sense of guilt, and Lord Shiva really wants you to know that they forgive you. They really have forgiven you and they want to give you unconditional love. But if you are so strict on yourself, how will they give you unconditional love? Look, we have justice, temperance. These are all cards that talk about having a harmonious relationship with your own self, and that is something that Lord Shiva would like for you to practice. Don't be unjust to yourself. You criticized yourself, you cried, you asked for forgiveness. When you pray for the well-being of everyone. You even wish for the good of your enemies or somebody who has done wrong onto you. You have such a beautiful heart and you carry such a vibrant frequency, because of which Lord Shiva wants to start a very beautiful, loving new chapter in your life. We have the Tower, and with this card, like as you can see, let me focus on this card. As you can see in this card, group number 1, different elements in your life don't make sense right now. There is so much disorder. You might look around, and this isn't for everyone, but you might look around and you might feel that I don't know why I wear the clothes I wear. I don't know why I am in this city. I don't want to be here. I don't feel belong. Everything is so chaotic. It's like every single day you fall into despair and sadness, and there's just this prolonged feeling of nothing making sense and everything just falling apart, sort of, that sort of feeling. And Lord Shiva is sort of coming in and saying that this feeling is only here because of this feeling is only here because you feel that to a certain extent what you doubt your feelings. In the past you acted out of what you knew best, what you thought was the best, and in that process, yes, maybe some things went wrong, but your intentions were always good, and Lord Shiva sees this even if you don't see it, that you were always trying your best. To confirm that, I did take a card out for you, and you got the Queen of Cups, which shows to me that you were always acting while consulting spirit, while asking Mother God and goddesses and deities and your angels for guidance. And we have the Nine of Cups in the back, which means that you are headed for so much fulfillment in the next chapters of your life. And that is what Lord Shiva would like for you to know, that this is something that is destined for you. Why are you keeping yourself from this? If you have made a wish for having a more relaxed lifestyle where you can be happier, where hard work doesn't take a toll on you, or work is somehow easier even if you're doing the same amount, it will start with self-forgiveness, because 50% of your mind is busy criticizing itself. It's like even while you're writing or working, 50% of you is working and the rest 50% is criticizing it. Please go gentle on yourself, group number 1. You deserve so much. Like, I wish I could come there and really hug you, because you give so much healing out to others and you forget to do it for yourself. It's like you have forgotten how to love yourself. Let me take one split and see what's there. Look, we have the Ace of Pentacles, which means this is abundance, true abundance. True abundance springs from knowing that you are the gold coin. You are the true wealth. If you start valuing yourself, money, abundance, good food, good people will come into your life. You know how, like, a good restaurant would attract a number of good people, get a number of orders, make good money. You're just like a good bakery or a good restaurant, for the lack of a better metaphor. But you have to start recognizing yourself as that, otherwise you will keep underplaying yourself. All right, so that's a beautiful message, and that's the message that I have for you, group number 1. I hope that this message brought something of value in your life. If it did, I would really appreciate it if you could like the video, comment your experience, because that really helps my channel grow and reach people who might need a message. If you're feeling extra gracious, you could also subscribe if you're new, because I would love to channel this beautiful energy for you again. And even if you cannot do any of these things, I am so grateful for your presence here, and you have my deepest love, especially my old subscribers and supporters. Your love keeps me going. I read your comments anytime I am struggling to understand my purpose. You keep me grounded, you keep me anchored, and thank you so much for that. And my deepest love again. And until next time, namaste. I will see you. Hi, group number 2, namaste. Welcome to Himalaya Spirit Tarot. I am Janaka, your tarot card reader and your medium. It is so lovely to have you all here. We will be connecting with the Shiva energy today and bringing in some messages for everybody. If you felt attracted to more than one group, then I already sort of feel your energy spreading out and reaching. It's like I see this as the energy of group 2, and it is spreading out and trying to reach some other group as well. So if you were called to check out another group, please do so. Anyway, also I feel this strong sense of expansion, but it's not like you're expanding because you are moving in different directions. I sort of see you expanding because a lot of things are coming to you, and you're here and it's just adding and adding and adding, and all you are doing is holding the structure to all these things, for all these things to come and settle down in your life. You are just like this anchor that's holding a lot of abundance in your life. And there's something about a glow up for this group. Maybe you're going to change how you look, how you speak, how you present yourself. Something around that is changing, but it's still like people look at you and there's this, like they can tell that something has shifted in a way that you are more reliable, more informative. People just want to get to know you, ask you, and have your opinion about something. They trust your guidance more. There's something about your wisdom shining through, and that's just the initial energy. So now we will quickly get into your oracle cards, right? So we have anchor to fly. Look at that. I had not seen this, and I used the word anchor. Yeah, and that's what I feel for this group, that there's a lot of good energy just coming in towards you, just like flying in towards you. And do you see this card? Like, have a look at this card for a second. It's like you're this woman here who is holding the hand of the child, and it's like all these birds are coming towards you, all this landscape, this land and the distant land, all of this is yours. You're just sitting and holding it. It's not like you are going to it, it's all coming towards you. So you're just this anchor. So this might be a very good time for you to sort of ground yourself in meditative practices, etc., to call in abundance, to practice receptive receiving. We have number 30, Raphael and Tobit. Raphael has spoken, my name means God heals, and I am sending you my light. You will receive the gift of divine order on every level. That's beautiful. We have ancient stairs. Prepare to reach a higher level in your life. And we have number 7, ascension. Yeah, okay, the Lord Shiva does want to talk about a certain level of blockage in your life. We'll see something here is requiring a little bit of healing, because of which what happens is that there's a wound, because of which when a lot of abundance and a lot of good things start happening in your life, you're not able to hold that frequency for a long time. Maybe you're scared that something will go wrong, and it goes away too quickly. Like you can see happiness and prosperity and expansion coming in, but something happens and boom, it sort of like goes away, even though it's right there. Let me see what that is. For some of you, I'm already getting this message that you think that you have to be too thorough and you have to think very, very strongly about a subject before coming and making a decision. And Lord Shiva would like for you to know that it is okay to make quick decisions. It's actually favorable for you to be a little spontaneous and go with the flow and have a little bit of a childlike, light-hearted energy where you make quick decisions and don't think about everything from all aspects. It's okay to be making quick decisions. Yeah, that's one message coming through. Let's see what else comes forth for group number 2. Lord Shiva, if you could have a message. Oop, okay, we already have 2 cards falling out for you. We have the 3 of Swords. It's because you've been hurt. Oh goodness me. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. I think for this group what happened was that there was this prospect of being able to make, let's take, oh good, look at that. We have the Tower at the back and you won't be able to see it. I'm just going to place it here on the side. You were in a place in life where you were about to make a lot of money or have rapid success and growth in your job, your spiritual and psychic expansion. That's what I hear as well for some people. And that did not happen because your emotional wounds got the best of you. Maybe somebody broke your heart, maybe it was a friend, maybe things were wrong with your family, but because of your emotional wounding, you could not make headway and success in your life. So now what has happened is a part of you always tunes in, it doesn't tune in, but the darkness, the shadow of failure is always eclipsing you. It's like what I'm being shown by the energy. It is the energy around Lord Shiva, where there are fairies of Lord Shiva, the Fey people, the Gana, the Nagas of Lord Shiva, and they're showing me like this beautiful moon. And however, it can never be the full moon. There's always a shadow. So it's always like a gibbous. It's not full. So it's because you have this memory of failure and it is lowering your vibration, and we have to let that go. That's why we have healing. You might want to tune in to the frequency of Archangel Raphael and practice green light healing. I will attach a link for you, group number 2, that you can look at, and it might help you heal a certain wound because it is keeping you from higher prosperity. You will find that link alongside your group. Alright, let us take more, because Lord Shiva would like for you to experience more joy without working harder, you know. We have the Page of Swords. First of all, Lord Shiva wants you to know that please act and be more childlike around him. Approach him like a little child. Make mistakes around him. There was a similar sort of a message in group number 1, if you're called to group number 1. But be more childlike around him. Be ready to make mistakes around him. Be ready to say wrong things to him. He's coming in more as the divine masculine, because in the last reading I was referring to him as they, where the energy was very neutral, gender neutral. But this time it's like the divine fatherly, the father masculine aspect wants to heal you. It wants to be able to do work for you so that you receive. Universe is working for you and you are just receiving. Okay, and you are supposed to say wrong things in front of Lord Shiva. It's better, Lord Shiva is sort of saying that it's better to say wrong things in front of me than say wrong things in front of anybody else. Okay, all right, let's see more. Let's see more. Any other message for group number 2? Kind of feel like this is it. Even if I like wrap up the reading here for you, Lord Shiva is saying that this was the most important part of the reading. We have the Queen of Wands, but just for like an additional oomph, like an additional pump to your message, you have a lot of spirit and gusto and passion to make a difference in this life, to create a difference in the life of people who have suffered and you can see suffering in people's eyes is what they are making me see. Like I get visions and just the knowing of things. So I have sort of claircognizance and clairvoyance. So yeah, so they're showing me that you can just look at people and sort of see their suffering. Even if it is a bad person, you can see where there could be suffering. And this beauty of your heart, this fire of your heart, which sort of gets you to heal others, cure others, look after others, is why God, Lord Shiva, wants you to receive abundance, because the more you have, the more you can give out, right? We have the Seven of Cups, and they're saying that there is, again, nothing like a perfect choice. And even at that time when you missed out an opportunity, it's for your best. It was for your best. For some of you, if you feel like, I wish as a child or as a teenager or whatever stage of life you look back at and think that I could have been so much more if I had more support during that time, if I knew things better, if I could have made a better decision, I would be a much better version of myself. And Lord Shiva wants you to know that thinking like your current version is worse than any other version, it's the biggest injustice you can do to yourself. And he does not like it when you think like that. He really doesn't like it. He's sort of getting upset, and I just felt like a really painful, like a ache in my heart. And that's what Lord Shiva is saying, that it pains him to see you that way, you know. We have the Page of Cups. We have a lot of page energy. They're saying that you're a child. Even if you're like 60, 70, 80, 120 years old, you are a child in front of him. You are allowed to make so many mistakes that Lord Shiva will take care of and will not just gloss over but heal completely. Make sure that that any past decision doesn't affect the possibility of a bright and beautiful future for you. So there is a bright and beautiful future ahead of you. Just receive it. Be receptive. You have to be the anchor for positivity. So a lot of positive manifestation, a lot of affirmation is so important for you. And look, I'm going to take this as sort of like the final card. We have the Fool card for you. And this sort of just tells me, and let me take like the back of the deck energy. Oh my God, that is amazing. We have the Ten of Pentacles at the back. So the Fool energy is like, you're ready to embark on a journey of which you have no idea. You might connect with Lord Shiva in a way that you have never connected with Lord Shiva before. And for some people, I'm getting that connect with Lord Shiva through money, like in the way you see money and get money into your life. Like ask Lord Shiva to bless your money, to bless your coins, your cash, your account and your job, and to bless your bless your future with money. That's going to be really important. And in the future, your perspective about money is going to change a lot. You might think of money as something not so good, of lower frequency, but you will see that if you think along a certain line, money is very, very high frequency, and it brings in a lot of healing, not into just your life, but into a lot of other energies around you. And I'm almost seeing that when you are wealthy and when you have a lot of money, you bless plants and animals and you just spread more joy all around you. That's why Lord Shiva would actually like to bring in more wealth into your life, just like an upgradation of your lifestyle. And with the Ancient Stairs, I'm being taken to this card here, and Ascension and Ancient Stairs. It's like you have to remember that your true state is abundant. Your true state, your original state of existence before we all took this physical form, we were the wealth. We are the wealth. It's here on earth that yes, we have money, but originally we were the money. So let's not forget that your original state is of a millionaire, of a billionaire, before you took birth and into a family which, let's say, makes 100,000 something in a year. Before you took birth, in your original energetic form, you were a billionaire. When you took birth, on earth you didn't have money, but that doesn't mean that your original state goes away. And billionaire is very small. You're trillionaire, infinity-naire. You had all the money you wanted. It's just on earth, money looks a little different. So you're going to change quite a lot on how you see, perceive, and interact with money. All right, group number 2. So that is kind of the message that I have for you. If you're feeling called to any other group, please look at that. And if you feel that this brought something of value to your life, then I would really appreciate it if you could like the video, comment. I love reading your comments. They light up my heart, and it really helps my channel grow and reach more people and continue my work. And you can also subscribe if you're new. I would love to channel in more messages for you. And yes, even if you cannot do any of these things, you have my best wishes for your future. It's going to be beautiful and radiant, and you have my deepest love. For personal readings, you can contact me at jsjanika26@gmail.com. You will also find the mail in the description box. And until next time, namaste. I will see you. Hi, group number 3. Namaste. Welcome to Himalaya Spirit Tarot. I am Janika, your tarot card reader and your medium, and this is going to be your message from Lord Shiva. Alright, so tuning in with the energy of this group, it is very, I have to say, it feels like I'm connecting with the energy of nighttime. Maybe you just come more alive during nighttime, or you have much more poignant, powerful, radical thoughts during nighttime, or you experience a drastic mood shift during nighttime. But this group connects very strongly with the energy of the night. So maybe Ma Kalratri, Ma in the form of Kalratri, has a special connection with you, or any form of night goddess has a special connection with you. But then it also feels like that at night time you connect with particular interplanetary systems, or maybe your star family, or you just start connecting with your chosen family on earth in 5D, like you start dreaming of them, or just maybe you go into deeper trance states at night. But altogether, it's like this group has a lot of psychic, occult, shaman, tantrika energy. So it's very beautiful, very interesting, very, very different from the last 2 piles. Let's have a look at your oracle. We have ancestral guardians of light. You might have a connection with group number 1. Yeah, ancestral guardians of light. We have Air and Othala 41. We have 5 and 5 showing up for you. Yeah, I feel like this group has a connection with both of the piles, the first one as well as the second one. Strive for divinity in your words, thoughts, and deeds, and shape your life according to your desires. The magic required is entering now. We have the Ace of Wisdom, and we have Spirit of the Forest. Connect with nature to find peace and quiet. The first message that I am getting from the energy of Lord Shiva is that they connect with you very, very strongly while you are in when you try to connect with animals or plants, or when you're working with fur. I'm just seeing somebody petting an animal. It could even be like a cow or a horse or something, but it's like short hair that I see. Is it a squirrel? I don't know. Maybe you just like looking at squirrels or birds. Somehow that's more prominent. Sorry, one second. I just feel that I need to create space for the tarot. I hope you can see everything. Yeah, okay. So that instantly raises your vibration. There is some form of a new ability that Lord Shiva is trying to unlock in your life. I sort of see the presence of Lord Ganesh, Gणपतय here, like they are removing obstacles and any thing that that gets in the way of your psychic expansion and your spiritual abilities. This group has a lot going on, I have to say. You have a very interesting matrix. You're very complicated souls in the way that you have led very, very interesting life. If I start channeling in one of your past lives, it would take me like a good amount of hours to get in not all the details, like even half of the details. You've done so much in your life. Yeah, look, we have a lot of cards showing in for you. I'm going to take in the Sun card because it really called out to me. I feel like you were priests of the Sun, priest or priestesses of the Sun at some point in your life, and you also connect with a lot of like solar deities, along with like actually more so I feel like this connection that you have with the moon, but they are saying that you have to balance it out with the ability of the Sun. So I feel like the new ability that you are awakening is how to work with the energy of the day. Okay, so maybe you are someone who naturally works with night, is more active at night, is nocturnal, but Lord Shiva wants you to unlock your ability when it comes to working with the energy of daytime and sunlight and just the outside energy of nature when it is under sunshine, because that's a very different frequency, and there is a lot of fey energy or the spirits of the forest that only come out at daytime. They sleep at night, so they want to connect with you, and that will happen when you connect more with the energy of daytime and daylight. So very, very unique message, very, very unique message. All right, I'll keep shuffling till I get the cards naturally. I'm being called to just, because I keep getting this message that this group is different, this group is not like the others, sort of not like the others, like in the way that there's a very special message for you. It will not follow the themes of this general energy. There's a very radical shift here. Yeah, okay. We have Five of Wands. This did show up in group number 1, but there's no definite connection here with group number 1. We have Five of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you sort of limit your abilities. You might think that I can only be a good astrologer, I can only work with planets, or I can only work with water, or I can only work with fire. But it's like you can also work with music, and you can also work with making herbs, making potions and spells. You've got that as well. And you have to continuously sort of expand your energy. Your ancestors are, for some of you, you have this uncanny ability of connecting with ancestors and spirits that have passed on, spirits of the highest light. Just practice protection. The energy of the Sun will protect you as well and will keep your vibration high as you practice any form of magic, is also something that I am getting from the Shiva energy. And yes, I do connect with the Shiva energy. I cannot connect with Lord Mahadev, because if I am in that state, if I'm able to reach such a high stage where I have Lord Shiva connecting with me immediately, I would not be able to speak. So yes, you have the Six of Wands. There's also like some level of celebration that wants to come into your life right now. Let's see what this is. You're supposed to celebrate something before you unlock this ability. You're supposed to give yourself a pat on the back for all the hard work you've done, all the spiritual progress you've made, and all the ways in which you have connected with divine, God, Shiva, Jesus Christ, Athena, whoever you feel is your patron, God or goddess, or even if you are an agnostic or atheist watching this, if you have a spirit plant or a guardian dragon or angel that you connect with, you have connected with them really strongly, and they're very proud of the amount of spiritual progress you have made, and you're supposed to celebrate and have a ceremony, like a spiritual ceremony for that. So your messages are very, very spiritual in nature, and the cards are also sort of they're coming in very calculatively, as if like they want to, like, the flow is there. Yeah, see, there you have it. The flow is there, but it's like I can't force it. It's like the flow is so seamless that the flow is controlling me. So that's what it feels like, that you've surrendered to the flow of life and life controls you versus you controlling life. However, it is time to start controlling aspects of your life again. You have the permission to do so, and that act will be very sacred, is what Lord Shiva wants you to know. We have Queen of Pentacles and we have the Two of Cups. Yes, I do feel that you are collaborating, co-creating with spirit, all like again in a very beautiful way. It's like going to be a 50-50. I feel like you always let spirit take the lead. I channeled such an energy in my last pick a card, where there was a group that was dictated by the rules of the universe and did not change the rules according to themselves. But there's sort of a message here that you are allowed to do so. It is a part of like your achievement, or like a trophy or a reward that Lord Shiva would like for you to have, that please use your voice to manifest things the way you want to. You've earned it, but more than that, it's because you are responsible for a certain group of people now. You are responsible for certain energies around you. So it is important for you to start practicing your power and using your power, because that way, when you are given more power in the future, you will know how to use it. It's like management training, or how to be a good leader training that you are doing right now, because more power will be given to you. But for that, you need to start using your current powers more consciously. It's not like you are surrendering. It is a process. It is a part of the process of surrendering that you are practicing a little control. Surrender at this time requires you to practice a little bit of control. Very interesting messages for you, I have to say. Really interesting. Eight of Pentacles. And this energy is the energy of the Eight of Pentacles. It's like you are going to dabble. It's going to be a little messy. Like, you will be experimenting with a number of different modalities, different ways of manifestation. I would just like to recommend that this group go online on YouTube, or just browse the web for different forms of manifestation techniques and try different ones, because for all of you, there'll be one specific technique of manifestation that will work out. Or maybe you already have found it. If you have, congratulations. And you're supposed to continue to hone in and work on it, because you are going to be not controlling, but somehow I get this feeling that your spiritual powers are so high that you're going to be in charge of other people in the future. And not other people, but just in general, the energy around you is looking at you for instruction. Like, it is looking at you and going, group 3, tell us, what do you want us to do? And if you go, I don't know, anything, everything will turn chaotic. So it is time to be a little bit, it's like, have a say in your own life. It's not bad. It is a part of surrender, is what I want to continue saying. We have strength. Yeah, because see, it requires strength to surrender, yes, but it also requires strength. It also requires strength to, to manifest very consciously, because when we manifest one thing, we are sacrificing every other thing. We are letting go of the possibility of every other thing. So a lot of careful thought has to go into it, and that really requires strength. As somebody who manifests her own life, look, and we have the Eight of Wands. It's like you're flooded with ideas. It's like, I can manifest so much. I don't know which one to choose, because everything is sacred, everything is precious. How can I say no to something and reject it as negative? I can't reject it as negative. Everything is good. So you have this really high frequency. However, you are allowed to reject certain things. If nothing, practice manifestation in a way where you say that these things are not allowed in my life. These things are not allowed to interfere in my life. So you are going to unlock this ability to manifest, have daylight magic, sunlight magic, connect with the spirits that come out in nature, especially during the daytime. Spirit of the forest, I see it during daytime. And also, first you have to celebrate everything that you have done so far, and how you've worked with the energy of chaos and magic and mystery. And now you're working with the energy of controlled manifestation. I dictate my reality a little bit, and it's going to be good. It's not like it's going to take away from your quality of surrender. It's just sort of a reward I keep getting. All right, so it's very interesting. I can keep doing this reading on and on and on. Actually, this particular group is that kind of energy, but I will stop right here. And if you think that this brought anything of value into your life, I would really appreciate it if you could like the video and comment your experience. It really helps my channel grow, reach more people, and it helps me do what I love. And yes, you can also subscribe if you're new. I would love to channel more of your energy and get you messages. That's the work I do. And for personal readings, you can reach me at jsjanaka26 @gmail.com. The details are in the description box. And my special thanks to all my old subscribers, people who have been with me since literally day one. Thank you so much. Your support is the reason I am here again doing this, so I'm really grateful for that. And yes, even if you can't comment, like, and you can't do any of that, I'm still so grateful for your presence, and you have my deepest love and gratitude. And until next time, namaste. I will see you.